Well, Happy New Year to everybody. I know it's been a while since you've heard from me. Uh, so busy on the other channels, but I use this computer. Or this is the main computer. Um, and this compared to the i5. Um, the i5 doesn't have the subsystem that's fast. The bus speed. It's a little slower, but then again, that's a different kind of a computer. But both of these are almost compatible. Even though that's 3.99, that's what Quick CPU is reporting, and sometimes it does go to 4. This is only fluctuating because of the capture is on. When the capture is on, it sucks up some juices. So, temperature of the CPU and utilization. I mean, I made some tweaks. I've changed, like I said, I've changed the virtual. Um, um, I call it virtual memory. You might call it something else, because these operating systems, all of them, every one of them, do the same thing. When the RAM runs out, they have to have some kind of way to recache, recover. So they use part of the drive. Since this is SSD, so it'll be much quicker than a slow mechanical hard drive. So, so that's so, and it's using memory because that's what the SSD is, solid state memory in there. So, just less degradation, but but like I said, so let's see if I can show that information. So the physical memory is this, and the virtual memory is this. I did say I did change the setting, but it's using the RAM instead, and it's supposed to use the RAM instead before it would use regular memory. If you got enough RAM, the more you got, the more better it would be. This is DDR3 system. The other one is DDR4. Um, you know, but got standby memory. Okay, I play Star Trek Online. I play the tank game. I don't see much slowness. But then again, tweaking the system and performing the system and cleaning out the system, it does help. Uh, Let me see. I have this on. I don't know if this comes on or does this work. I have no idea. But I use this a lot to free up RAM. This will tell you how the system is. But I mean, I can go to the tech channel page pretty quick. It'll go faster, remember it has to. I have to play this. Another thing too is this software here, this VIDIQ, can slow your browser down. Well, I mean, it gives you information. If your channel is not a YPP channel, then yes, you can use it to monitor your channel and see how your channel is performing. It'll have little things pop out, so you know who's doing what on your computer. Well, it allows you to spy on the channels and see how they're performing and stuff like that. But after your channel become YPP, then you don't have to bother. I haven't been doing much on the computer. Well, I mean, I do video. I don't do video editing on here. I used to do it. Um, Everything's done another process. But I do artist work. Photos and most of the thumbnails that I create. But on this channel, I don't really make thumbnails like I used to. But So we're in a new year. Hopefully, I'll have enough funds and I can start buying some stuff. I was looking into that Rabbit device. I seen it on YouTube. I think it's $199. It's $200. So that's like a portable AI with you. It's using the model language, but it's supposed to be one step advanced. It's a small computer. Uh, is it worth it? I don't know. I don't have it, so I can't really comment on it. And I don't know how many of you gonna want to spend that kind of money. A lot of people keeping they're keeping their smartphones. Well, if you spend 500 or more for your smartphone, and there's not much really much in technology has changed. There really hasn't been much technology change. Sure, some processors can handle more operations, but it's still 64-bit. It's not 128-bit, 256-bit, 512-bit, 1 terabyte bit. It's not that. It's still 64-bit. And I think the reason why they say like that is because then it's backward compatible. You can do 32-bit. A lot of apps are 32-bit. It's cheaper for them to do it. They don't have to, but you don't take advantage of your CPU that can handle 64. It'll be faster. So it can slow the 32-bit app can slow down the computer. Yeah. So it's a shame. But that's the way they built this stuff. So this browser 64, but I know Google has fixed a lot on it. The memory leaks and the endless little parts of it in the processing. But well, I have other browsers too. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 browsers. I got rid of the Microsoft Edge. I pulled it out. I used a software to pull that out. Runs the system. I think maybe that's why the system runs faster without it. Because you know, you get it, but you have to use something to pull it out. You can't do it on your own. I mean, it pulls it out completely. It's not in here, so it runs better without it. Maybe that's why I noticed this is a little bit more livelier. Hey, just be careful um, using third-party stuff to change your Windows 11. Be careful. You don't want anything to crash your system. Then you have to go re-image it all over again. Unless you back everything up, and then you can just restore Windows. Then yeah, then you can try to experiment. But other than that, it's kind of hard to do. I have nothing else to report. How long have we been at this? 8? I'm gonna make it 10 minutes. I have nothing else to report. Nothing's changed. I mean, you know, I should turn the other computer on and update it, but I haven't done it yet. That's the APU 4. That's quad. That's dual core with a quad 4-core GPU. This one has 6-core GPU and a 4-core dual. Yeah, I don't know what the i5 has, and how they do it, but it has that Iris system. I mean, it's alright. I mean, I played the tank game on it. Everything's smooth. And the tanks are clear. I mean, the tanks are clear on here too, because I'm using a 46-inch LCD and a 27-inch LED. LED is in portrait mode because I need to take a look at the whole spreadsheet and stuff like that. Yeah. Ooh, I need to change this. Oh, I forgot to change. I haven't done anything there. I should get some. I should teach you how to work with YouTube. I should do that. Okay, I'm gonna change this. It's called ASV channels. And we have Oops, I messed up there. That's odd. What was that? Hmm. Now I'm actually seeing my channels. Oh, we don't need that one. Okay, Solar Chef. Okay, these should be in order. Anyway, so here we got this device. We got running quick. Wait a minute. It's supposed to load quick CPU. She whiz. Didn't load it. Oh my god. The default settings on this. That's why people complain it's slow. But with quick CPU, it's faster. But quick CPU has to be loaded on the Windows. So, let me see what it loaded. Nope. Didn't load. Now it is. See? And this class, and then everything else. I'm just doing shorts videos. Yeah, I know it's a lot of change. It's easier to put them up. The other way, you know. They only allow you 9. Oh, a lot of people don't want to sit there and watch long videos. It phone. You get a lot of stuff. They make it strict. They make they cut back before they they didn't care. Okay, hey, we need more. Keep subscribing. There's a lot of information on this channel. And besides the games, there's a lot of Windows 11 information and stuff like that. Apple, Apple, there's really not much going on with that. I mean, you just have to clear out the open apps that are inside there and close things out, and you'll notice that it runs a little better. You know, everything's Java on it, so it doesn't really use up a lot of space unless you're gonna do imaging. Uh, but we'll talk about that another time. I'm not gonna talk about it here. This is just to let you know how the system is working. Let's see. I haven't looked lately. If there's an update. Oh, 6.4. What do I got? I don't have 6.4. I was able to get my NAS drive up and running. I have an SSD to 3.0. Hooked it up to the i5, and I was able to access it. And I should maybe just run that as the server because I don't have anything. But one of the routers, which I turn into an access point, has built-in feature to allow you to use it as a storage device, like a NAS. Hey, did this download? I wouldn't even know. It downloads fast. I need to open up that box out there from the cable company to see what he put in there. I need a terminal to my terminal tools and opening up my own box. I think that it gets wear out, the teeth get swollen out. Or it can't grab, it's supposed to latch onto something inside and unlock. No, I don't run that. Let me close this out. Okay, so since the other laptop that I showed all you that I was working on has failed, I should take the hard drive out of there and stick it in one of these machines. I don't know. I have to think about it. It's gonna be slow because we got a lot of stuff on this machine. Oh my god, it's 3:40. I gotta go make videos. I'm so way behind. If you keep your machine clean weekly, of course this program can run on its own, but I don't know if you're playing a game, you wouldn't want it to come on. It's not smart to detect, well, the CPU is working now and it's doing something, so don't come on. But then you have to leave your machine on. And remember, this app is 32-bit. I asked them, why don't you make it 64-bit? They were gonna look into it. I said, they can't do it. Well, run faster. All right, we don't have to sit here and watch this. Right. So just to let you know, everything's working. There's no problems. I don't know. A lot of other channels talk about Windows 11. Oh, it's slow. It's this. Why don't you clean it up to drive? Why don't you get rid of the junk software that's inside of it? Why don't you tweak it? You gotta tweak it. Get rid of the junk software. Make sure the virtual memory is set correctly. It's not set correctly. It's because Windows is second guess. So yeah. Anything like a 4 gig of RAM system, there's not much options you have. So 8 gig of RAM, the same thing too. Yeah, you need at least, I say at least 32 gig if you can afford it. I know you can go higher than that, but you know, it'll just mean a speedier system. I mean, it depends what you're using the computer for. That's the whole thing. That's what you're using it for. Use it to play games. Use it, whatever it is you're doing with it. I say you should have a computer for games, computer for regular work, and a computer to get on the internet. And if you watch movies and stuff, then you stream movies from the internet to your TV, using the CAS system, which gets buggy as heck. It's not really secured too well. But that's how you get whatever you watch on your computer, you can CAS it to any TV now. But this is not perfect though. It was so perfect. It'd be easy. Well, I mean, you can cast it to. You can cast it to your on box. Now, the Google TV on has been giving issues, but we'll talk about that in a video. Sit down. We'll go and watch it in action. Wow, this thing is slow when it gets like this. Now, on the other device, i5 is fast, but the i5 doesn't have a lot of apps. You know, not like this system does. This is really loaded. Make sure your passwords are up to date. Make sure you're using longer passwords on your whatever it is, whatever you're using passwords on. Make sure you keep keep up to date with that. Okay, I was gonna show you if there was any. They have Chinese, Japanese, and Korean stuff in there. You need to remove that. This is 22 days. Yeah, I haven't really scanned anything. I haven't done anything. Well, it's been 22 days. Wow, time flies. But I haven't had anything. I haven't had no crash. I haven't had anything. So the only thing that crashes might be sometimes the games crash. Hey, for those of you who play World of Tank Blitz, there's codes out there. Snatch and what's that one? Treble? Let me see. I can see on my phone and tell you. Somebody posted codes on Facebook, but I did some research and digged, and I found some more codes. These codes allow you to have perks. I don't know if they work though. Some people said they don't work. Some people said they do. So you want to type in large caps Tutorial, Tutorial, snatch, SNATCH, and something called DN, 7 P's in Paul, N is in Nancy, I is in ink, N is in Nancy, Y as in you, and 2 and 4, all one word. And you go into the settings, the main screen where this says a server, and you go down where this says a server. There's a box that says enter codes or something like that, and that's where you put the codes in. It'll say if it accepts the code. I don't know. It doesn't say how long it takes for the system to update. I don't know. Most of those codes already know that you get gold, and some other resources, but that's about it. I don't know. I don't know how they set it up. All I know is I ordered one of the tanks. It said your tank will be on its way. Then it never got it. I contacted them. They would not respond. They said they look into it, and they said they can't help me. So that's why I got Microsoft. Microsoft said if they can't help you, we can get your money back. Because that means they want to. That's what they said. They want to keep the money. That's what Microsoft told me. The tech, he called me back. That was good that he kept after me with it. Most people don't do it. Otherwise, I couldn't get my money back. I'm not buying anything else from them. I'll just grind my way up. That's better that way. All right. Hey, try those codes. See if they work. Tutorial and Snatch, they work. A lot of people say it work. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I tried. Okay. That's Common Clear. Then we have Advance. These are log files. You have to program this. You go into here and you program. Be careful which ones you remove. If this was 64-bit, you could do a lot of things. But when it's 32-bit, you can't do it. I don't think they upgraded it though. The registry one is the tough one. You have to wait. Well, Windows has issues. Remember everything's built on the old kernel, and everything's built. And they changed the GUI, which is this, the graphic unit. They call it UI, user interface. Hey, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Okay, I need your support for those who watched the video. Okay, hey, thanks again for watching. We're out of here.